massive edition of the MCDFNL Footy Show thanks to our great friends over at the Bendigo Bank. My name's Yeendy. I'm joined by the great man Mitch and Yeendy, the Bendigo Bank MCDFNL Operations Manager. Thanks for joining us, mate. Massive round coming up for footy.
Yeah, good to be back again. A number of fantastic matches this week that are really going to shape things up.
Now let's talk up the game of the round. Everyone is looking forward to this one. Expect a massive crowd to attend this. We've got the battle of the two winless sides. We've got Campbell's Creek and Denali. Both sides, mate, they are gunning for this one.
Yeah, I think a fitting result for this week will be a draw between these two sides. But
they would hate that, but we'd be happy.
They've been waiting all year for this one, but expect both sides to have their best side for the year on the park this week. I think they're all sort of come out of the woodwork for this one. But what I'm hoping is that the players that show up this week stick around for the rest of the year as well and can fight out the rest of the season. But it's a toss of the coin this week.
Now, who would you, if you were a tipster, who would you back to win this one, mate?
Well, I've picked Campbell's Creek, but look, that's not a convincing choice there. I think Denali could get the win here as well. So, it's a lot of wait and see on this one, I think.
Oh, mate, I'm going to back Denali by 5 goals. Their scoring has improved as the year has got on. I'm liking the way they're going about their footy, and that improvement they've shown is pretty impressive. So, yep, it really is a toss of the coin game between us. The next game, we've got Harcourt and Royal Park. The Tigers looking to really make a bit of a climb and cement their spot in the top 8, while Harcourt, they are eyeing off cementing the top 3 spot. Yeah,
Harcourt in great form. Royal Park, you're right, they need to keep winning if they want to get in the 8. Both of these sides pretty impressive last week, particularly Harcourt. But look, Harcourt have camped themselves as a genuine premiership threat and expect a big win here on the home ground. I'm
going to put something out there, mate, and I know we spoke about it earlier on the week with Navarre facing your Carisbrooks and Natty Bielbas, but I'll tell you what, if Harcourt managed to win the remaining games and one of these sides happened to drop maybe 1 or 2 games or something over the coming weeks, because we know that those two sides are going to be facing some good opposition between now and finals, don't rule out Harcourt slipping in that top 2, because they are playing some inspiring football at the moment.
They are, and look, you're right, Natty's got a couple of challenges ahead, so it could happen. Look, there's still 2 wins below them, but you never know.
Yeah, and we couldn't rule out Royal Park and actually winning this one as well. They're a quality unit, and they will definitely give the Lions a bit of a shake. Lexington and Avoca, when we talk about 8-point games, this is another one. Avoca got that important win over the Rovers last weekend, and Lexington did the job against Newstead. Could Avoca get the win here and really propel themselves up? Like this is their finals on the line here, isn't it?
It is. Look, and I didn't back them in last week, and I've gone with Lexington again this week. But look, again, you're right. It's probably a toss of the coin game here, and another great contest is expected. So, look, Lexington a bit the same, but I think they'll take care of Avoca this week, and they'll cement their spot in the top 8.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you there, mate. Avoca are going to need something special, whether they can produce what they did last week again. We know how good Lexington are, and they've got some good talent in that team. They've got some good momentum. Now, look, I'm sorry for Campbell's Creek and Denali fans, but you might just edge out the next game we're going to have a look at. It is Natty Bielba and Navarre. I think Natty are almost sort of playing for that, their top spot here. There is mathematically still a chance, given their draw. They lost one on the weekend. If they lose to Navarre, look out, they might sort of push outside the top 4. It's over the coming weeks they could happen, and Navarre are coming through with a lot of great confidence.
Yeah, it'd be a very dramatic fall, I think, for Natty if they were to slip out now. But
it's the tightness of the competition, though.
It is, yeah. I think they've done enough now to cement their spot in there. But you're right. I think it's a real danger game here. I think Navarre could continue their charge for the top 4 here and take care of Natty. But I have picked Natty in a close one. But look, yeah, Navarre, they're very dangerous at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part with Navarre is that we just thought maybe they're going to go through a bit of a rebuilding phase. They lost a few big guns at the end of the season. They had a slow start to the year, but geez, mate, when they're playing when they play their best, they are frightening. And I think they'll actually win this one and go a long way to maybe sneaking into that top 4 spot, depending on how things go, mate. So it's going to be a great game nonetheless.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic game. Definitely the one to watch, but. Yeah, Nevada, they're probably not the side they used to be, but they've still got a lot of experienced heads there, and a lot of great experience that could get them the win this week.
Newstead and Carisbrooke, mate?
Yeah, probably not much to look at this one, but expect Carisbrooke, I guess, to build that already monstrous percentage. They're on 610%, which is just unbelievable, but I just hope, Newstead can be competitive for 4 quarters in this game.
Yeah, you're spot on there, mate. I mean, we talk about Carisbrooke percentage as well, and even when Navarre were at the peak of their powers, they weren't getting to those levels. So we're seeing something frightening from the reigning premiers. Now I know a game that I think you and I are going to be on different sides of the fence on. We've got Maryborough and Trentham. This is going to be a big one.
Yeah, Rovers in 10th. I probably didn't see that big drop off coming from them at the start of the year.
No one did, I don't think.
I think we're almost picking them for maybe a top 4 or 5 finish to the end of the season. But look, I don't think they're actually going to make it back into the finals contention here. But look, I'll change my mind if they can beat Trentham this week. But I think Trentham have got the chocolates here.
Trentham have been in some great form, as you mentioned earlier on in the week. They kicked 60 goals in the past few weeks. And Rovers have been in different form. I actually think they'll win this one. I just have that gut feeling that if they're going to bounce back, they're going to do so at this ground. I love the work that Trentham has done, but I think Rovers are aware that this is one last roll of the dice for them, and they'll see the importance enough. Not that you want to. They'll play every game to 100%, but they'll play with that greater sense of urgency. I think they'll get up, and I wouldn't be surprised that being the case.
Yeah, their season's probably on the line with this game, so if they want to play finals, they're going to have to win this week.
They've got the talent.
They do.
So does Trentham too.
Trentham's probably had an easy couple of weeks, so they might have their foot off the pedal a bit this week, and it might be a good opportunity for Rovers to get there. But yeah, as I said before, I think Trentham might just be too strong.
Yeah, in the final game, mate, Talbot are taking on Maldon. No doubt the Hawks will want to bounce back and get back to some of that form they have earlier in the season after a few indifferent weeks with a draw and a loss. While the Bombers, they'll be disappointed they didn't get up last weekend. They are a big chance to actually win, but Talbot, they'll come out with all guns blazing.
Yeah, it looks like Maldon's dream run's finished here, but look, if they somehow manage to knock over Talbot this week, then they're back on again. So I feel they can be competitive in this game, but I don't think Talbot will fall too far here.
Yeah, I agree with you there, mate. Should be a great game nonetheless. It's a massive round of MCDFNL footy. Thanks to our friends at the Bendigo Bank. Thanks for you jumping on board again, Mitchy, and we'll catch up with you next time.
Thanks, Yeendy.